Hello and welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie and this is the Wolf Out series, reading number 4 of 12. Today I've pulled 2 cards to determine the theme, which I'll get into in a moment, and we're going to do a spread called Your Best Self, which is intended to help you work through any challenges and overcome any obstacles and feel empowered. Keep in mind these are general readings, so take only what resonates. If this one doesn't resonate, try another one in the series because they're all different themes. If you're interested in a personal reading, I will have links in the description below. You can also find me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Creators on the Crest. Okay, so today, the theme for this reading, as you will have seen in the title, is mother and child, and we have this absolutely adorable little pup here, and we have the divine feminine coming up here. Now I want to speak to this divine feminine first because I got a very unique energy, and there could be you ladies out there that are dealing with different aspects of the cycles that a mother and child goes through here. If you are a single mom, first of all, the message that came through was believe in yourself and you're doing an amazing job. And the future of this child or children, your pups that you are dealing with, is actually all the better because you are bringing your feminine energies to the table. I see a lot of wisdom in this card. I see a lot of strength. For those of you who have a partner, but maybe you're doing a lot of the child rearing, this is a beautiful energy of feeling confident in knowing what to do, in knowing how to bring out the best in your children, and knowing how to approach them, communicate with them, work with them. And for some of you, I did title this mother-child, but for some of you, this could be you're a grandmother, and this could be one of your grandchildren that spends time with you. Look at this cute little pup. Oh my gosh, adorable. Pup of caretakers, creativity. This is this child or these children, this group of children that I'm tuning into with their energy, very special, very unique. They have this brilliance, which isn't connected to what I would call, they may be very smart intellectually, okay? They may be brilliant, like they have brilliant ideas and things like that, but they have this multidimensional brilliance about them. Their youthful energies are so healing. It's incredible. And I'm really not surprised because I see the wisdom that this matriarch is bringing to this pup. And so we're going to push these cards aside here because this doesn't mean that these relationships or situations don't come without challenges. So we will get in and see. We'll see what our goals are, what our challenges, strengths, weaknesses are here. Let's take a look at this mother-child relationship. We've got that divine feminine. We got another pup. How cute is that? I love these pup cards. Okay, interesting. Energy's coming out here. All right. Woo-hoo-hoo. Wow, something's really activating here, I feel, in this mother-child dynamic. All right, so in our goal, we get the pup of hunters, the entrepreneur. Now, over here in the themed energy, we had creativity with this pup and more of an emotional, like multidimensional, creative kind of soul energy. And here we have an entrepreneur. So we could have more than one pup involved here. The goal may be to help this particular pup. Maybe this is an older child or, they're just different ages. So this one's kind of in their I'm just, I'm doing my thing. I'm painting, I'm finger painting and doing fun things. And this is the older one who needs a little more guidance and wisdom. And they're an entrepreneur here. Your goal is to definitely be helping them and bringing wisdom to this pup as well. So you may have a divided focus for some of you. For some of you, you may be the entrepreneur yourself and you're trying to model that for the other pup, but you're kind of new to what you're doing. Could be something you're trying to kick up and start. Maybe you're trying to run your own business so you can homeschool or be at home with your kids more. That's something that I do, and it's a sacrifice and it's challenging. So, you could be navigating those energies as well. The challenge here is the 8 of Hunters, which is education. Now, this has an energy of feeling like confused. So for those of you who may be homeschooling or making choices about schooling for your kids, could be like teenagers going to college, those kinds of decisions. Big decisions. Should I get them in this private school? Should I homeschool? Are they getting everything they need? This is the challenge position, and it is hard to bring all these things together, but I'm also getting the feeling to say, like, you don't have to, everything is coming in. You don't have to worry so much. There's a little bit of worried energy that's coming in here. Are they getting everything they need? Am I doing everything I can? This is the challenge here. This could also be that one or multiple of the children, they don't learn in the traditional way that other children learn, or they are, especially this one, this creative one over here, they may be a little more eclectic. They may need different things, different styles of learning that aren't traditional. There could be that kind of energy going on, and that you're trying to bring in those forms. Maybe you're trying to determine if you need to bring in a tutor on a specific subject. And since this is a challenge, I would say, yeah, if it's bringing you angst and confusion and you want to get additional help, go ahead and go for it. Okay, now your strength is efficiency. So I feel like this divine feminine, she's someone who's pretty organized and or strives to be organized. Because I'm organized at heart, but in my life, I always feel like I'm striving for more organization. But this is showing up a strength for you. Efficiency. So you know how all these things fit together. You know how the busyness of life fits together. You know how all of these different aspects of raising a child or children fit together. And you're quite efficient. Maybe you are not giving yourself enough credit for that strength. I do get that sense of you're over worrying. And so lean into knowing that, hey, you got this. You got this, mama. Be empowered. You got this. Now, your weakness here is temperance. Your weakness is patience. And mama, sometimes you just don't have any. Okay. There are times when these little pups are not listening, driving you absolutely up the wall and down the wall again. And that brings some challenge, especially to your efficient strength here that you have. But keep in mind, it has to do with the dynamics of the individual pups, and it has to do with learning. So let's say maybe one of your pups is considering which college to go to, and you're kind of really wanting that decision to be done, or you're waiting for some certain test scores or something like that. It's stressful. It's stressful, and this is your weakness. You want to know right now how these things are going to turn out. Okay, you want to know that it's all going to balance out okay. But there's also this flow. And remember, you have this inner divine wisdom. This divine feminine, she flows. She knows how to flow, and she can bring the lightness to your heart. Now, here's the other thing that is fascinating, because this is your advice. And you may or may not like this, okay? But your advice is to get comfortable in the chaos. This is the storm. Now, remember though, rainstorms and thunderstorms bring new growth. They bring in a freshness that maybe we didn't have before. They're cleansing, and they can be quite chaotic. You know, just like our houses can get quite chaotic. We have all the little pups running around. And some of you, oh my goodness. Yeah, there's some resistant energy here. It's coming up to this chaos. Like, how can I possibly get comfortable with the chaos? But Mama, you can. For some of you, I'm getting the sense that if you're this divine feminine, these are actual pups. Like you have a bunch of dogs, or you may have a bunch of cats, but this is a wolf reading, so we're going with the canines here. But you may have a lot of fur babies that you're getting comfortable and enjoying. This is the advice to enjoy some of the chaos, to let it be a little bit messy sometimes, and to not be super hard on yourself. Because I think you get to worrying, and then your efficiency, which is your actual strength, if that gets threatened in any way, you kind of fall into the worrying, you fall into the impatience, and you forget to just look around and be like, this is life. This is crazy, and this is life. But this is your advice. It's getting cozy with this chaos and laughing at it, you know, having some fun. Because these pups, you know, if these are different pups here, they're probably bringing you some some challenges. And what I love though is how you're showing up despite the challenges in this beautiful white wolf energy. This is the card in the traditional tarot of the High Priestess. This isn't even the card of the Empress, which is typically traditionally mother energy. But to me, this stood out as a mother and her pups energy, which may be meaning you're bringing a higher wisdom along with it, or higher wisdom to get creative and get comfortable in some of these energies. But this is a wolf who, I mean, she guards the gate. This is a wolf who's extremely protective of her pups. This is a wolf who wants to do right by her pups and will do right by her pups. She just needs to allow herself not to have so many worrisome burdens that challenge her, and get a little comfortable with things being messy. Because what's that saying? The days are long, but the years are short. That's exactly something to consider here, Mama. Okay, and if you happen to be tuning in, and you might be a husband or a father, this might relate to a feminine in your life. You might want to send her this reading, give her a little bit of encouragement. This has been so exciting to do. So all you mamas, make sure to have a little exercise with your pups. Howl with your kids. Literally have like a little howling competition in the house and see who can howl the loudest. There are some, I don't know, for those of you on Instagram, there's these trio of huskies, Takita. I'm not going to remember all their names. Is it Takita? I can't remember their names, but they're so cute. And if you type in something like Takani, I think it's Takani. I can't remember all their names. Takani, Taya, and there's another one. But that, if you type in Takani, Tikanni, oh my gosh, those wolves, they're not, I don't think they're full-blooded wolves or huskies, but like, they are hilarious. Okay, so watch that with your kids. Watch it. They howl. They all have different howls. It is so funny, and it is so enjoyable, and it will definitely put a smile on your face. And mamas, we need all the smiles and the laughter we can get. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. I have enjoyed it from my heart to yours, Mama. You're doing such an amazing job. Be empowered, be encouraged, and I'll see you next time.